And welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set for our second game of the night. It's the number 7 seed, North Nodaway Mustangs against the number 6 seed, Stanberry host Bulldogs. Like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty Gen Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, and the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Johnson Controls and Mosaic Medical Center. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, H&B Bank of Stanberry, along with Pineview Manor of Stanberry, West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry, Dr. Fallon Steens DDS in Stanberry, RMI Insurance in Grant City and Stanberry, and RMI Lippincott Insurance in Albany. Bank Northwest of Stanberry, the Spec Shop of Stanberry and Maryville, the J.L. Houston Company of Hopkins, the North Nodaway and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printer and New Shop are located in Albany. As we get set for our Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups in tonight, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential Financial Tip-Off. We'll be back with more in a moment. All a part of our BTC Bank pregame tonight here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. It's a matchup here between the 6 and 7 seeds for North Nodaway. They took the number 2 seed Platte Valley to overtime in the opening round game on Monday, lost 47-43. And then it was Stanberry that fell to North Andrew last night, 63-38. And winner of this game will move on in the consolation game Friday night at 6:30.
Well, 2 things about their first games. One, we were really pleasantly surprised by North Nodaway not having seen them in any way, shape, or form. But when you think of a 2-7 game, you're thinking usually, well, you know, this could real easily be a running clock situation late in the fourth quarter, and it was never like that. In fact, I don't know if North Andrew ever took the lead, or North Nodaway ever took the lead against Platte Valley.
I don't believe so.
But they tied them several times, and I thought, the right things happened. They started to believe, but they were pretty solid with the ball offensively, took care of it, were patient and disciplined, I thought. And it just came up a little bit short for them at the end of the ball game, but that was a great 2-7 game.
Yes.
For Stanberry, that was a classic example last night of we thought North Andrew was going to run them out of the gym. In fact, we were just almost counting the minutes down before we got to a running clock, and Stanberry fooled everybody from being down 30 to
I think almost cut it down to like
I think
15 or 20 almost.
They got it. I thought they got it down to under 20, and then substituted later, and it got away a little bit from him. But I was really impressed with the fact. I know everybody says, well, you're supposed to play hard all the time. Well, I know you're supposed to.
But when you're down like that, it's hard to sometimes.
Well, and a lot of teams don't.
Yes.
And so that's a tribute to Stanberry and to their coach, I think, that they continue to do that.
And let's get set now for our Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups tonight. Starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. And we will let you listen in here to tonight's starting lineups. So again, tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for North Nodaway. Mason Kasner, Owen Martin, Caden Nave, Blaine Clements, and Jordan DeLeon. And for Stanberry, Decker Heidi, Cameron Afuso, Colby McQueen, Aiden Graham, and Calvin Smithson. As we get set to tip off tonight's game, don't forget that the tip-off tonight brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial. Remember to tip off your future retirement by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396.
So this is a game we really don't know what we're going to see.
Yeah. And tip-off is won here by Stanberry. Colby McQueen over the left wing, down to Decker Heidi. Heidi trying to send it into Graham, knocked away, picked up here by Caden Nave. Man-to-man pressure put on here by Stanberry. As the pass that time goes out of bounds here off of Mason Kasner.
So teams exchange turnovers against both teams' half-court man defense to start the game. Okay, got those out of the way. Now settle down and play.
Driving McQueen lays it up off glass for two. Nave up for Kasner, high post, gets it for DeLeon on the baseline. DeLeon goes strong off glass for two.
Good muscle job, just muscled it up inside.
So DeLeon had a tough job in the first game going up against Andy Matson from Platte Valley inside. As the pass to Smithson goes off his leg, picked up here by North Nodaway. Nave for Clements, gets it right wing for Kasner. Leaves it up top for Martin.
Well, if you're going to work on, if you're playing Platte Valley and you're going to work on Andy Matson, you better pack a lunch.
Yeah. Ball tipped away, stolen away here by Stanberry over to left wing for Decker Heidi. Heidi up top for Afuso. Leaves this one off for Smithson on the wing. Drives inside, the pass to Graham off the mark, out of bounds. Clements will inbounds after he gets a shoe tied here for North Nodaway. Full court pressure put on here by the Bulldogs. I believe more of a token pressure than anything.
Well, if you turn
And
your
they-
back,
yeah.
there's going to be a trap coming.
Nave in the corner, drives baseline, trying to send it into the corner for Kasner. He's going to be fouled, though, by Stanberry. The first foul of the game is going to go against Colby McQueen, his first, team's first as well. Kasner to inbounds. Nave for Martin. Up top for Kasner for Clements. And tipped out of bounds off the hands of Cameron Afuso. It'll be Nave that will inbounds. De Leon baseline goes up and under off glass for two. McQueen brings the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Leaves it off up top for Heidi. The Fuso turns the corner, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two.
We've seen a lot of teams run that dribble weave, but at some point, you got to be prepared to go north and south. I thought he had a wide open player on the wing, but it was Smithson, who's not really an outside shooter.
First foul committed by De Leon. Coach Jenkins wasn't very happy with the call. Had a talk with the official over on the far sideline. As checking in here for North Nodaway will be Ridge Clements, along with Trevin Wiley, as De Leon will check out along with Nave. Afuso on the second free throw, can't get it to fall. Ridge Clements to bring the ball across as he gets it for Kasner. Up top to Martin. 5:20 left to play here in the opening quarter. 4-2, North Nodaway with the lead. Ridge Clements into the corner for Wiley. Drives baseline. Trying to leave it off for Kasner. It'll be a jump ball. Stays here with North Nodaway. Checking in for Stanberry is going to be Wright, Stoll, and Ginther. As Afuso will check out with Heidi and also Aiden Graham. Get a foul called here against Stanberry. Newly entered in. Picks up his first foul, Jordan Wright. His first, team's second. Trying to get the pass inbounds for Blaine Clements. Smithson knocks it away, but it's going to be out of bounds here off of North Nodaway. Stoll right wing three. Misses off back iron. Martin with the rebound. Wiley in the corner is going to be fouled. And if that goes against McQueen, that's quickly going to be his second. And it is.
Well, he's a senior. Going to probably sit down for a minute, but I'd be really surprised if we don't see him again here in this first half.
4:49 still left to play here in this first quarter. 4-2, North Nodaway leads. Kasner to inbounds up top for Martin. And Clements from three. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds here off of Parker Ginther.
Well, and I think Ginther might have gotten his arm grabbed, I thought.
And they're going to call this one out of bounds here for North Nodaway.
Well,
I'm not quite certain.
Ginther knocked it out of bounds,
Yeah.
but I thought maybe
He
they
got
figured
fouled, yeah.
They're not going to call the foul and give you the ball.
Afuso from three can't get the shot to go, but gets his own rebound. And he's going to be rejected away by Blaine Clements. And then out of bounds here off of North Nodaway, or they're going to call it out of bounds off of Stanberry.
But why are they taking it out of bounds there? Should be out of where
They
it
said
goes
that they stepped out of bounds on the
okay,
baseline.
Okay. Makes perfect sense.
That's why I wasn't certain who they called it out of bounds off of. As Martin trying to get it down to Ridge Clements, and a offensive foul called here against Martin. Seems like both teams moving a little fast here in the early going, trying to set the tempo. It's a 4-2 North Nodaway lead. 4:05 left here in the first. Wright with the basketball in the corner. Up top for Ginther over the left wing to Stoll. Back out in the corner, Ginther from three. Long, rebound made by Wright. Shot from three, top of the key. Jaron Stoll knocks one down from behind the arc. Martin drives, he will be fouled and going to go to the line to shoot two.
Well, and we always talk about all the things you try. If you're Stanberry, all the things you try to, they're the ones pressing.
Yeah.
All the things you try to accomplish with the press, and it's not always to get turnovers. Sometimes it's to try to get teams to speed up or take shots they wouldn't ordinarily take.
Smithson was called for the foul. He'll check out. Graham will check in. Heidi will also check in as Ginther will check out. Nave will check in here for Martin as he hits both ends of the free throw. De Leon also checked back in for Blaine Clements. Stoll leaves this one off for Afuso. Over to Wright. Trying to leave it up at the high post. Stolen away here by Wiley. Goes up, he will be fouled. Is going to go to the line to shoot two.
And North Nodaway being the bonus here the rest of the way.
Yeah, foul goes against Stoll, his first. And already the team's fifth with 3:20 left to play here in the first. As Trevin Wiley knocks down the first free throw. Second free throw from Wiley is good. 8-5, North Nodaway leads. 3:15 left to play here in the opening quarter. Stoll top of the key over to the right wing for Jordan Wright. Into the corner now here to Heidi. Graham for Stoll. Stoll drives, but is going to be called here for the travel. Nave gets the ball in the inbounds, takes it down the sideline. Gets out of the trap by passing it off to Kasner. He'll drive, can't get the shot to go. De Leon on the rebound. Goes back up, he will be fouled and going to go to the line to shoot two. And the foul going to go against Aiden Graham. His first. Might be a war of attrition here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Well, they play a lot of people. I'm sure this probably wasn't something Coach Groomer wanted to have to. He didn't want that to be the reason why they had to substitute.
First foul, or first free throw from De Leon rolls out. Second rolls in on him. 9-5, North Nodaway leads. 2:45 left to play here in the first quarter. Jaron Stoll brings the ball across for the Bulldogs. Over to left wing to Afuso. Right wing back to Stoll. Right to Afuso in the corner. Drives baseline. And he loses it out of bounds off the hands of North Nodaway. McQueen will check back in with two fouls along with Ginther. Wright and Afuso will both check out here for the Bulldogs. McQueen will inbounds up top for Ginther. Decker Heidi at the free throw line. Back up top for McQueen. The pass to left wing to Ginther, going to go out of bounds. And Ginther will be out of bounds as he tries to steal it away. Wiley to inbounds here for the Mustangs. Inbounds for Nave. Gets it off here for Ridge Clements. Kasner. Drives baseline, leaves it for Wiley on the block. Tipped around by Graham as he'll come away with it. McQueen goes coast to coast but called for the travel. Under 2 left to play here in the first quarter. Smithson will check in here for Stoll. Martin and Blaine Clements will check in here for Kasner and Ridge Clements. Hudson Groomer also will check in here for Decker Heidi. Ball inbounds for Martin as they need to start the clock here. Owen Martin goes and takes it up off glass for 2. As they still have yet to start the clock.
Yeah,
now they go.
Here we go.
Ginther with the basketball in the corner. Up top for Groomer to McQueen. Drives, loses it off of De Leon, picked up by Martin. Martin right wing for Wiley. Gets it in for De Leon on the block. Back out to Wiley. Shot from the baseline, misses off iron. Smithson with the rebound. North Nodaway leads 11-5 and a carry call here against McQueen and a timeout called here against Stanberry. 1:21 left to play in the first. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up Saturday, March 15th at the Armory in Albany at 6:30 p.m. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
(11-5), North Nodaway with the lead with 1:21 still left to play here in the first quarter. It'll be North Nodaway basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Inbouncing is going to be Blaine Clements. He'll inbounds for Martin. Over to the right wing for Wiley. De Leon down on the block. And he's going to be called for the travel. McQueen to bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Leaves it off for Wright. And he's called for the travel.
The turnover bug's really bitten Stanberry here. 10 turnovers I've got for him in the first quarter.
And that's through just the first 7 minutes of the quarter. Still a minute left as De Leon finds it on the baseline, takes it, lays it in for 2. He's got 7 here in the early going. McQueen. They're going to get a foul called here against North Nodaway. So I first heard a whistle, was trying to look around to see where whistle came from. It goes against Martin. It's his second. Martin will check out as Kasner checks back in. McQueen will inbounds here for the Bulldogs. In for Graham. Can't get the shot to fall, but he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul going to go against Jordan De Leon. That'll be his second. Team's 4th. So De Leon and Martin each now with 2 fouls. McQueen for Stanberry also with 2 as he misses on the first free throw. McQueen able to hit the second. 13-6 is the lead here in favor of North Nodaway. 41.6 left to play here in the opening quarter. Kasner gets the ball across midcourt. Has it up at the top of the key. Leaves it for Wiley. Right wing, Nave. Playing Clements for Kasner. Drives, loses it. Ends up in the hands of Smithson. Over to McQueen. McQueen trying to go underneath the basket. Can't get it to go on the reverse layup. Back in transition, Wiley just in front of the free throw line. No good. Comes back to him. Can't get it to go. De Leon. No foul called there at the end. 13-6 is the lead in favor of North Nodaway. We go to the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
13-6 is the lead in favor of North Nodaway. Stanberry with the basketball as we start out second quarter action. Stoll left wing three. Rims out. Blaine Clements comes away with the rebound. Kasner brings the ball across midcourt here for the Mustangs. Over to the right wing for Wiley. Kasner trying to restart the Mustang offense. Blaine Clements, top of the key.
Well, Decker Heidi working hard on defense. Almost got himself to a 5-second call there, I believe.
Nave now sends over to left wing for De Leon. Wiley spins inside the paint, off the mark. De Leon on the putback, no good. And they're going to get a foul called here on the rebound. And if you want to watch off the ball, the battle inside between De Leon and Smithson has been a fun one so far.
3 offensive rebounds for De Leon.
13-6, 6:45 left to play here in the second. Of course, De Leon going to be out for a little bit. And it's already his third, team's first here of the second quarter. We're just a minute 20 into the second. Stoll up top for Heidi. Into the corner for McQueen. Shot from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound. Pulled in here by Ridge Clements. And he's going to be fat. They're going to get a jump ball. And Coach Jenkins not very happy about it. I don't necessarily say that I blame him.
Well, and he might have been looking for a foul there on the rebound. A little bit of contact, a lot of hands in there involved.
Jump ball does go to North Nodaway.
Of course, the official sees it as, okay, there are a lot of hands on it. The hands are on the ball, so it's a jump. We've been critical about it. It's not just these officials.
No.
Because they've done a nice job in the games we've seen so far. But we've been critical about just how quick jump ball calls are made. There's a travel.
Yeah. Wiley called for the traveling. Again, pretty much all the games so far this week, the officials have been really good. And found out today via Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, this week is National Officials Week. And
Okay.
You would imagine so on a tournament week.
Well,
And so far, no complaints from about any of the officials here that we've seen in the tournament, as Wright's shot no good, out of bounds here off of Calvin Smithson.
well, yeah, and it's easy to be critical. And when I was coaching, the reasons were a lot of times a little different. It
Yes.
wasn't. Sometimes it was a questionable call, but a lot of times it was just because guys were out of position or guys didn't work hard.
And they're going to get a blocking foul here against Wright as he'll pick up his third, as Kasner will get the points and the foul as well.
And one of my biggest complaints was being out of position and then guessing what happened or anticipating what happened.
I take that back. That's just the second foul against Wright as Kasner finishes off the three-point play.
But you know what makes you mellow out a little bit when you start talking about officials? I umpired for several years because I didn't have any spring coaching duties. But once you had to do that, that makes you a little bit more sympathetic to their plight.
Said all three of us up here, myself, you, and Brett, have all done some officiating in some form or fashion.
And we're critical up here.
Yes. We're supposed to. We've got the headsets. As
That's
Afuso
right.
puts up the shot from three, no good. And Smithson can't pull in the rebound. That's why we get paid the big bucks, right?
Yeah.
Kasner brings the ball across midcourt, drives in, lays it off. Ridge Clements on the block, puts it in for two. 18-6, North Nodaway with the lead. 4:50 left to play here in the second quarter. Over to left wing for Afuso, down in the corner for Heidi. Driving to Smithson. And he loses it out of bounds.
Well, this hasn't been a flurry. This hasn't been a flurry of points, but it's just been gradually built.
Yeah.
This 12-point lead over a period of time.
And a line change here for the Bulldogs. McQueen Groomer will check in along with Jax Heidi, Jordan Wright, and Aiden Graham. And a timeout going to be called here by North Nodaway. 4:42 left to play here in the second. We're back after this Petty General Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Hi, this is Dr. Fallon Steens, and I'd like to become your family's dentist. If you call Northwest Missouri home, you no longer need to drive for miles to visit the dentist. I personally invite you to contact our practice located in Stanberry. Our pledge to our patients is to provide exceptional care in a comfortable, friendly atmosphere. If you have public or private insurance coverage, chances are you may need to use it before the end of the year, and chances are we accept it. Exceptional dental care, close to home. I hope to see you soon. Dr. Fallon Steens, Family Dental in Stanberry. More smiles, fewer miles.
North Nodaway basketball, they'll get it inbounds here for Kasner. Kasner brings ball across midcourt over to the right wing here for Ridge Clements. For Wiley. Back to Kasner, left wing. Wiley inside, can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in by Graham. McQueen, right wing for Groomer from three. Misses it short, right. On the reverse layup, no good, comes away with the rebound. Back to McQueen, his shot is going to be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul will go here against Mason Kasner. That will be his first. The team's second here in the second quarter, just over halfway through the second. First free throw from McQueen is good. Second free throw attempt here from Colby McQueen is good as well. 18-8, 3:57 left to play in the second quarter. Wiley will drive, leaves it for Kasner. Can't get the shot to go. Blaine Clements on the putback, no good, tips it out. Kasner comes away with the rebound. Kasner restarts the offense. Drives, and they're going to get a foul called here against the Bulldogs. And I believe this one's going against Wright. That's his third. They're about to have another line change here for the Bulldogs. Smithson, Heidi, Ginther, Afuso, and Stoll will all check in as Kasner hits the first. Second free throw from Kasner is good. 20-8 is the lead in favor of North Nodaway. Afuso, top of the key. Up top for Heidi, over the left wing to Stoll. From the left elbow. Over top that time of Blaine Clements for two.
That's a tough shot. Couple baskets for him in this 10-point first half. Points hard to come by for the Bulldogs.
Nave, top of the key, over the left wing for Wiley. Trying to leave it off for Kasner. Back to the right wing for Wiley. Kasner, top of the key. Ridge Clements for Nave. Wiley drives, trying to leave it off for Blaine Clements. Pass just off the mark, just a hair.
Well, I don't think Johnny Bench could have caught that. That was, that had some hair on it from about 5 feet away.
2:15 left to play here in the second quarter. 20-10 is the lead in favor of the Mustangs. Afuso, left elbow that time. Blaine Clements gets a hand on it. Smithson goes up and will be fouled. Foul will go against Ridge Clements. That's his first. Groomer, Graham, and McQueen will check in for Stanberry. Martin will check back in for North Nodaway. As the first shot from Smithson, no good. Stanberry trying to play here with 6 men. As Afuso, Ginther, and Heidi will check out. Second free throw from Smithson misses off front iron. And we had an inadvertent whistle. As clock continues to run as well. Now they've got that stopped. Going to add some more time back on the clock here at 2:01. Martin will get the ball across midcourt here for North Nodaway. High post for Blaine Clements. Back door trying to get it to Wiley. Keeps it in play. Picked up here though by McQueen. And McQueen has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds from behind by Wiley. Stoll up top for Groomer. Graham for McQueen from 3. Misses it off iron. Rebound pulled in by Kasner. Owen Martin, top of the key. Ridge Clements for Owen Martin. Had an open shot there if he wanted it.
Well, one thing that is impressive is they're deliberate, very patient. We saw it the other day. Sometimes you're that way because of the defense.
And they're going to get an offensive foul called here against Blaine Clements.
Well, and that's again one of those, he's trying to do something, but he's moving up the lane as the dribbler's coming at him, and that created the moving screen.
That's his first, team's fourth. Underneath a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Groomer over to the right wing to Stoll. High post for Smithson. Back out to Stoll. Up for Groomer. Left wing to McQueen. And knocked out of McQueen's hands, out of bounds. Heidi will check in for Groomer. Afuso going to check in here for Graham. Ridge Clements to inbounds. Gets it inbounds for Wiley. Finds Martin on the weak side block. Couldn't quite get his feet. Had to send it back out to Ridge Clements. Wiley back up top to Martin. Kasner right wing. I'm going to foul here off the ball against Stanberry. And they're going to get it here against McQueen. That's going to be his third. A big foul there with 18 and a half left in the second quarter.
Didn't see it.
Heidi will check in for McQueen.
Was it down low? I didn't see where it occurred.
Didn't look like he argued too much about it as it's stolen away here by Afuso. He's going to try and take a coast-to-coast reverse layup. No good. Smithson can't quite control the rebound, picked up by Kasner. Kasner gets the ball across. Left wing three off balance. Can't get the shot to go. 20-10, North Nodaway leads after one half of play. We're back to start your Albany Hy-Vee halftime. When we come back in a moment, tonight's halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. The J.L. Houston Company manufactures steel storage tanks for fertilizer, petroleum products, and chemicals. They include above-ground tanks of many sizes and kinds, as well as insulated and double-wall tanks. The J.L. Houston Company also supplies pumps and related equipment. The J.L. Houston Company has been manufacturing quality steel products since 1954. The J.L. Houston Company of Hopkins would like to wish the North Nodaway Mustangs the best of luck this season. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home. Finding the very best insurance value can be as simple as finding the right agent who represents the right companies with the right coverage for each customer's individual needs. As an independent insurance agency representing over 30 A-rated companies, Rural Missouri Insurance has just what you need. Just like a good coach chooses the right play for the situation, Rural Missouri Insurance chooses the right company and coverage for each of their customers. If you're looking for better value in your business or personal insurance, go with the team that has options for every situation. Rural Missouri Insurance in Grant City and Stanberry, or RMI Lippincott in Albany.
The Spec Shop in Stanberry and Maryville have over 30 years of experience in providing quality eye care. Spec Shop features experienced doctors plus a large selection of frames for any budget and several brands of contacts in stock. Spec Shop has an in-house lab, which means that you get your lenses back quicker. For knowledgeable and friendly staff, contact the Spec Shop at 660-582-8911 in Maryville or 660-783-2870 in Stanberry.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. It's a 20-10 North Nodaway lead here at the half. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Johnson Controls and Mosaic Medical Center. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association, H&B Bank of Stanberry, along with Pineview Manor in Stanberry. West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry, Dr. Fallon Steens, DDS in Stanberry. RMI Insurance in Grant City and Stanberry, and RMI Lippincott Insurance in Albany. Bank Northwest of Stanberry, the Spec Shop of Stanberry in Maryville. The J.L. Houston Company of Hopkins, the North Nodaway and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember, tonight's halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. For North Nodaway, they're shooting 6 for 19 from the field tonight, 0 for 2 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 9 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Jordan De Leon with 7 points, 5 points tonight for Mason Kasner, 4 points for Owen Martin, 2 points tonight for Ridge Clements and Trevin Wiley. For Stanberry, they're shooting 3 for 17 from the field tonight, 1 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 8 from the free throw line. 5 points tonight so far for Jaron Stoll, 5 points on the night for Colby McQueen.
Well, it's been a tough way to go for Stanberry offensively. They just can't get shots to drop there. Now, in fairness, North Nodaway has done a really good job contesting every shot that they've taken. I think Stoll got a three-pointer down that I think was a pretty good look, and McQuinn may have had a couple of looks, but everything else has been contested, and I mean that's a tribute to the coach and the kids both from North Nodaway.
I said, really, neither team is really lighting it up from the field.
No.
Stanberry shooting just under 18%, North Nodaway shooting just under 32%. But, 19 shots for North Nodaway, 17 for Stanberry there in that first half.
Well, North Nodaway's bothered them. That's not a secret. Stanberry had 10 turnovers, I think, in the first quarter, and only 3 in the second. But then they couldn't get a shot to drop. And on the other side, I think Stanberry's defense has bothered North Nodaway somewhat. We've been really impressed with their patience and discipline, but I think at times tonight maybe North Nodaway's gone away from what they like to do, and I think they've gone off and taken a couple of rush shots and been pressured. So I don't know. Maybe that's from being in this second round of games. Stanberry had a late night last night. They got to turn around and play one of the earlier games tonight. So that's a little bit tough. But this mostly, I think it's been North Nodaway's defense has been the difference in the first half.
20-10 is the lead here for North Nodaway. We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry can get you up and running when your vehicles fail this winter season. So if you run into trouble and tire work needs done, give West Fork Tire and Auto a call at 660-783-0011. They also have an on-the-farm service truck for when you run into problems on the farm. West Fork Tire on the southeast side of the square in Stanberry. Give them a call today, 660-783-0011, where they have service you can depend on with pricing you deserve.
When you come to Mosaic Medical Center Albany, you get connected to highly skilled caregivers who are focused on enhancing your health right in your community. You'll receive great care while also being connected to Mosaic's resources in St. Joseph, Maryville, and even experts in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Get connected to Mosaic Medical Center Albany and get connected to the care you deserve. Visit mymlc.com/Albany to schedule an appointment today.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
In life, as in football, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance. Someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy.
To get started, contact Nick Smith, a financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association would like to remind you to mark your calendars for their annual Cattlemen's Dinner and Auction coming up Saturday, March 15th at the Armory in Albany at 6:30 p.m. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
20-10, North Nodaway leads as we start the second half of action. It will be Stanberry basketball of Fuso, McQueen, Heidi, Smithson, and Graham will start for the Bulldogs. It'll be Nave, De Leon, Martin, Kasner, and Wiley starting here for North Nodaway. McQueen with the basketball here to start out the second half. He'll send it to the corner for Afuso, up top for Heidi. The Smithson, and back into the corner for McQueen. Left wing, step back three. Misses off back iron. Tipped around, picked up by Graham on the rebound. Decker Heidi back up top for McQueen. McQueen will be fouled. He'll go to line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul against North Nodaway is going to go against Trevin Wiley. His first, team's first. And knocking in the first here is going to be Colby McQueen. And McQueen misses on the second, out of bounds here off of Graham. It'll be Kasner to inbounds. Again, full court man-to-man pressure put on here by Stanberry. Wiley beats defenders down, sends it up for Kasner. Up top again for Martin as he'll start up the Mustang offense. Into the corner for Nave, trying to get it down to De Leon on the block. He sat out a lot of that second quarter after picking up his third foul early. Jaron Stoll, top of the key, called for the travel.
Shuffle.
Kasner will inbounds. Inbounds for Wiley. Takes it to the hoop, goes up and under, and a reverse layup is good.
That was the true up and under.
Yeah.
He was going to go up on one side. Defender showed up and continued on underneath.
Smithson into the corner for Afuso. Heidi back up top to McQueen. Shot from three. Misses off iron. Graham on the putback, can't get it to fall, and then is fouled. Foul against North Nodaway. Goes against Caden Nave. That will be his first, team second. And Graham will hit the first. After Stanberry started the first quarter in a little bit of foul trouble, really kind of stayed out of it in the second. As Graham hits both.
The only one that'd be a concern is McQueen has 3, I believe.
And so does Wright.
Okay.
And then for North Nodaway, De Leon has 3. Kasner up top for Owen Martin. And they're going to get a moving screen violation called here against Mason Kasner. That will be his second.
Well, I got to disagree with the official. He said he got his arms out like you're blocking in football. Well, I guess nobody blocks like that anymore either. But
not in football.
He's telling him to keep his arms inside.
Smithson can't get the shot to go, and again, picking up the foul on the putback here will be Aiden Graham.
So a couple offensive boards for Graham.
And 3 quick fouls here by North Nodaway, minute 49 of the third.
Chance to cut into the lead.
Wiley picks up his second. He'll check out. Nave also will check out as Blaine and Ridge Clements will both check back in here for the Mustangs. Graham, 4 points, all coming here in this third quarter, all from the free throw line. 22-15. North Nodaway leads. Martin gets the ball across, has a strip from behind by Afuso as he goes hard off the wall. And we're going to have a quick officials timeout, but Afuso's going to get up and try and walk it off. He's going to come out as Jaron Stoll will check in.
He hit pretty hard.
Yeah. Kasner will inbounds into the backcourt here for Martin. And Martin going to be called for the foul.
There wasn't a lot, but
tried to make some room with the body.
Yeah, he did try to create some space for himself.
That's going to be his third, already the team's fifth.
That's player possession.
So either way, Stanberry will be shooting free throws from here on out. 5:40 still left to play in the third as Graham goes up and puts it in for twos. Graham having a big third quarter here to start. 6 points of the 7 here for Stanberry. Just 2:30 into the third quarter.
Little unorthodox.
Pass is knocked out of the air here by McQueen. Stoll left wing 3. Rims out. McQueen trying to get his own rebound, loses it. Picked up here by Ridge Clements.
For the last.
And this time they're going to get Decker Heide on the foul.
The last time down for Stanberry, kind of an unorthodox high-low post. Usually it's high-low on the same side of the floor, and they kind of went one side to the other post, but very successful.
Foul against Heide, his first, team's first. Ridge Clements gets the inbounds. Leaves it up for Kasner up at the top of the key. Kasner for Blaine Clements into the corner for Wiley. Back inside for Blaine Clements, goes up off glass, can't get it to fall. McQueen in transition, right wing, has right in front of him. Stoll over to the right, left wing. Up top for Ginther. Waits for the defender to go by. Goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound is pulled in by Wiley. As Stanberry trying to take it right at De Leon to see if they can get him to pick up his fourth. Wiley, corner three, leaves it short. But a foul called here off the ball on the rebound. And I think they are going to get De Leon.
Wow. That's going to be 4. Okay, now why isn't that a shooting foul then?
Yeah, that's. And I think it's supposed to be. Trying to figure out if it's.
And who got fouled?
Yeah, well, the question also is who's the one that did the fouling?
But I thought they called it on De Leon.
It
No?
looks like they put it on Ridge Clements.
Okay.
So that will save. Or sorry, Blaine Clements. That'll save De Leon.
Now the next question.
Why are they not shooting?
Why aren't they shooting?
Because it is bonus time. So we've seen them shoot before on a play like that.
Well, there is such a thing as team possession where you
Yes.
don't shoot it. I've never really understood the difference, but
This one going to be tipped out of bounds here off of North Nodaway. Will stay with Stanberry. 22-17 halfway through the third quarter of play. Ball inbounds up top here for McQueen. Over to left wing to Stoll. Ginther back left wing. Stoll from three. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in by Wiley. Quickly up that time for Nave. And unable to get the shot to fall is Wiley, then stolen back away by Nave. Goes up, and he's going to get the bucket. And then a foul called here against McQueen. So Nave will pick up the 2 points here. They're trying to figure out what the...
Well, was the foul before the shot is what I think they're wondering about. Because I don't think McQueen fouled on the shot. I think he may have shoved.
Yeah.
If he did anything, he may have pushed.
And they're going to give McQueen his fourth.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
Team second. It
Did
was
they give him
after
the
the
basket?
shot, so the basket should count, and it does. So 24-17, North Nodaway with the lead and the basketball. Gets it in here for Blaine Clements. He's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. Decker Heidi will pick up the foul. That's his second, team's third.
Wish we were privy to that conversation.
Yeah. As Blaine Clements will miss on the first free throw. Misses them both. Rebound pulled in here by Graham. Afuso has it stripped out of his hands. And they're going to get a foul called here against North Nodaway. It'll go against Mason Kasner. His third now.
So he's got to be shooting, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I've coached a lot of years and watched a lot of basketball, and I'm still confused about.
Yeah.
Well, they eventually got it right. I'm still wondering about the last one.
Hitting the first, here's Afuso.
But it had what you said had to be it. I mean, that nothing else makes sense.
Second from Afuso is good. 24-19, 3:24 left to play in the third. Wiley gets the basketball on the run, takes it off glass, too strong. Kasner on the putback, no good. Tipped around, picked up by Ridge Clements. Kasner drives, loses it, picked up by Ridge Clements, back out for Wiley. And just seems like Stanberry has North Nodaway going a click too fast. as Nave sends it into the corner here for Rich Clements.
Well, you can see Coach Jenkins on the side telling him to calm down, slow down.
And a foul called here on the floor against Stanberry. It'll go against Heidi. That will be his third. Next foul against Stanberry will put North Nodaway at the line as Smithson will check in for Ginther. 2:49 left to play here in the third. Rich Clements will inbounds. Sends it up top for Blaine Clements. Caden Nave, top of the key. 2:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Leaves it for Wiley. And we got a 3-second violation called here against North Nodaway.
Well, the general thinking on the 3-second calls is not just merely the fact that you happen to be in there longer than 3 seconds. Are you trying to gain an offensive advantage?
Up top for Heidi. Leaves it off for Afuso, left wing. Drives. Partially blocked by Blaine Clements. Gets it for Ridge Clements. Up for Kasner. Underneath 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter, 24-19. North Nodaway with the lead. Blaine Clements into the corner for Wiley. Drives baseline, his shot. Misses off iron, Stoll with the rebound. Stoll up top for Heidi over the left wing to Afuso. Drives, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
Afuso is very athletic, very quick to the basket. Maybe at times just a hair out of control, but you like the aggressiveness offensively.
And fouled just the second here against Blaine Clements. So I believe they did give that other one to De Leon as Afuso hits on the first. Checking back in will be Wright and Hudson Groomer. Second free throw attempt from Afuso. Misses short. Rebound pulled in by Wiley. Up top for Ridge Clements. Leaves it for Trevin Wiley. And he's going to be called for the... They're going to get a foul called here against Stanberry. It's going to go against Hudson Groomer. I don't think you had much of a argument if they called a travel there, as half the North Nodaway team was getting ready to go back on defense.
Well,
I guess the foul happened before the travel, as Wiley misses on the first. Both teams here in the bonus. Second free throw from Wiley is good. Stoll brings the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Over to the right wing for Wright. His shot from 3 misses off back iron. Tipped around, picked up by Afuso on the rebound. Goes in, he's going to be fouled here on the floor. No, they called it. They said he was going to be fouled in the shooting position. Never mind.
well,
Doesn't matter, he's shooting free
anymore,
throws either
yeah,
way.
it doesn't matter.
Foul goes against Kasner, his 4th. As Afuso hits the first. Martin will check in for Kasner. Afuso misses on the second. Blaine Clements with the rebound. Ridge Clements with the basketball, leaves this one off here for Wiley. Pass to Martin, stolen away by Stoll. And he's going to be rejected out of bounds here off of the hands of Martin.
Good play by Martin. I thought he was home free.
And also good job there for Martin not to pick up the foul, because that would have been his fourth. Stoll from three. Misses off iron, rebound pulled in by Afuso. Can't get the shot to go. And it'll be a jump ball here. So Afuso got hit there as they're still fighting over it. It'll be a jump ball. We'll go back to North Nodaway. As Blaine Clements will inbounds, and Afuso, who earlier in this quarter ran into the wall, have to come out after, I believe, getting an elbow to the face inadvertently. Up top, Blaine Clements from three, top of the key, off the mark, tipped around, and they're going to get a foul called here against North Nodaway on the over-the-back call. Foul goes here against Trevin Wiley, his third.
Is it just me, or is all of a sudden the game being called a lot closer than it was in the first quarter, the first half?
I would say yes. As Stoll sinks the first.
And North Nodaway kind of working themselves into some foul trouble here.
They've got a lot of foul trouble at the moment, as Stoll hits on the second. At the moment, North Nodaway, all of their players -2 have at least 3 fouls. Owen Martin has it in the corner. Timeout called by North Nodaway. 15.6 left to play here in the third. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
15.6 left to play here in the third, 25-23. Into the corner here for Blaine Clements, over to the right wing for Martin. Back in the corner for Ridge Clements. Blaine Clements to Martin up at the high post, left wing, Nave from 3. Long. Smithson loses the rebound out of bounds off of North Nodaway.
Yeah, just you really don't want to do something dumb with it here if you're Stanberry.
Stoll shot will not count even if you made it. 25-23, the Bulldogs have cut a 10-point deficit down to 2 as we start the fourth quarter when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hi, this is Dr. Fallon Steens, and I'd like to become your family's dentist. If you call Northwest Missouri home, you no longer need to drive for miles to visit the dentist. I personally invite you to contact our practice located in Stanberry. Our pledge to our patients is to provide exceptional care in a comfortable, friendly atmosphere. If you have public or private insurance coverage, chances are you may need to use it before the end of the year, and chances are we accept it. Exceptional dental care, close to home. I hope to see you soon. Dr. Fallon Steen's Family Dental in Stanberry. More smiles, fewer miles.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Stanberry basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. They trail by just 2. They get it inside to Graham. He's going to go to the line yet again, as Martin will pick up his 4th.
Well, I was just getting ready to say is maybe the storyline would be, can North Nodaway stay out of foul trouble early on to get them through to the end of this game?
So right now, as Aiden Graham knocks in the first, Owen Martin has 4, Mason Kasner has 4, and Jordan DeLeon has 4 for North Nodaway. And we're 13 seconds into the fourth quarter. As the shot from Graham, no good, gets his own rebound. And now if you're Stanberry, you pretty much want to go right in at Kasner, DeLeon, and Martin if you can. See if you can make them pick up their 5th. For Stanberry, just McQueen with 4, Jordan Wright with 3. Nobody else in really foul trouble here. 25-24, North Nodaway, the 1-point lead. Kasner gets it down to DeLeon. And his shot off the backboard, no good, gets his own rebound. Sends it out to Kasner. High post. Back down to DeLeon on the block.
Pass.
Puts it in for 2. DeLeon's had to sit out a lot of this ball game. Most of the second and third quarters in foul trouble. He's still got 9 points. McQueen with the basketball up top for Smithson. Over to left wing for Wright. Down inside for Graham. Back out to Heidi. McQueen drives. Can't get the shot to go. DeLeon with the rebound. Mason Kasner to bring the ball across midcourt for the Mustangs.
And now maybe one of the things for North Nodaway, can you burn a little clock? At least if you move the ball around, use some time, at least you're not fouling on the defensive end.
Kasner in the corner drives, takes it off glass, can't get the shot to fall. Smithson with the rebound.
Can't argue with the shot.
Stoll, Ginther, and Afuso will check in at the next stoppage here for the Bulldogs. Heidi, pass up top, stolen away by Kasner. Takes it and can't get the shot to go, and then Owen Martin is going to be fouled out of the ball game. And I don't think there was a foul against Heidi. I think it was just the fact that Kasner heard the footsteps, and then Owen Martin picks up the foul trying to go for the loose ball. So Martin will foul out of the ball game. Heidi checks out along with McQueen and Smithson as Stoll, Afuso, and Ginther check in, and checking in here for Owen Martin will be Trevin Wiley.
Well, now I think if you're North Nodaway, it's absolutely essential that Kasner doesn't pick up his 4th.
5th.
First 5th.
Up top for Stoll. Over to Wright. High post for Graham. Goes up, can't get the shot to fall. Wright with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. No, they're going to get a jump ball, but they're going to come in and call a foul first.
Who's got the foul?
I do believe that is the correct call.
Well, there's a lot of contact down there. They're going to call it on the floor.
Foul goes against Wiley, his 4th. Already the team's North Nodaway's 3rd. 5:24 left to go in the 4th. Graham goes up, lays it in for two.
Well, the foul always supersedes the jump ball.
27-26 is the North Nodaway lead. 5:13 left to play here in the fourth. Inside for De Leon, inside the paint. Trying to send it out, stolen away by Ginther.
Don't do
Nave
it.
does have fouls to give.
I give it to
and
him.
he's going to pick it up as Ginther knocks down the shot as well.
I got to give it to Ginther. He was kind of a little bit out of control. I wanted to see him just pull it back off there, but then he gained control, made a nice little pump fake, got a chance at a three-point play.
Nave picks up his second, team's fourth. Next one will put Stanberry at the line for the final 5 minutes. We're back after this Petty Genomics Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The J.L. Houston Company manufactures steel storage tanks for fertilizer, petroleum products, and chemicals. They include above-ground tanks of many sizes and kinds, as well as insulated and double-wall tanks. The J.L. Houston Company also supplies pumps and related equipment. The J.L. Houston Company has been manufacturing quality steel products since 1954. The J.L. Houston Company of Hopkins would like to wish the North Nodaway Mustangs the best of luck this season. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry, there's someplace like home.
So at the line to try and finish off the three-point play and give the Bulldogs a 2-point lead. Here is Parker Ginther, the first lead of the night here for the Bulldogs.
Well, if very many more foul out for North Nodaway, we're going to see some people that haven't played the whole night.
Yeah.
That's a tough way to go.
Ginther misses long. Jump ball goes to North Nodaway.
We'd just like to see that played out a little longer.
Of course, if you're North Nodaway, you might like to see that because a couple seconds longer, you might end up having a foul or something.
Yeah.
Kasner with the basketball brings the ball across midcourt here for North Nodaway. They trail by one for the first time tonight, 28-27. Wiley, top of the key. Over to left wing to Kasner. Jim here in Stanberry starting to get electric. De Leon on the baseline. They're going to get a foul called here on the floor.
They're going to get Smithson, I believe.
And that is going to be his second, team's first. Stoll will check in here for Ginther. .431 left to play in the fourth. De Leon is going to be fouled as he will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And they're going to get Smithson again. That is going to be his third now, team's second. He can tie and give his team the lead here. He'll tie it on the first one. Checking in for Kasner will be Ridge Clements. And De Leon gives North Nodaway the lead back. 29-28, 4:25 left to play here in the fourth.
Well, it's really kind of a shame for De Leon that he's had foul trouble because he was on his way to a big night offensively early on in this game.
And he just now gets over double digits with 11 points. Stoll sends it up top again for McQueen. High post for Smithson. Right wing, Stoll from 3. Misses off iron. Heidi with the rebound. Has it knocked out of his hands by Wiley.
Well, in a 1-3-1 zone, Coach Jenkins is going to try to protect some of his foul trouble with the zone.
Wiley for Blaine Clements up top. Back to Wiley up at the top of the key. And a timeout going to be called here by North Nodaway. 3:36 left to play here in the fourth. 29-28. North Nodaway leads. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Finding the very best insurance value can be as simple as finding the right agent who represents the right companies with the right coverage for each customer's individual needs. As an independent insurance agency representing over 30 A-rated companies, Rural Missouri Insurance has just what you need. Just like a good coach chooses the right play for the situation, Rural Missouri Insurance chooses the right company and coverage for each of their customers. If you're looking for better value in your business or personal insurance, go with the team that has options for every situation. Rural Missouri Insurance in Grant City and Stanberry, or RMI Lippincott in Albany.
29-28, North Nodaway with the lead. It will be North Nodaway basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. North Nodaway has one timeout remaining. Stanberry with 4 timeouts remaining. Possession arrow does favor Stanberry. And one more foul by North Nodaway will put Stanberry at the line for 2 free throws. Stanberry has 2 fouls to give. It will be Trevin Wiley inbounds in here for the Mustangs. Again, Kasner and De Leon each with 4 fouls here for the Mustangs. McQueen with 4 fouls here for the Bulldogs.
One can only assume they're drawing up a play.
Wiley for Kasner up top. Drives in.
Oh,
He's
nice.
going to go to the line to shoot 2 as Jordan Wright will pick up the foul. And that is going to be his 4th. Team's 3rd. As Kasner goes to the line for 2, and they're going to send Clements and De Leon away from the free throw shooter so they don't pick up a foul here on the rebound. As Kasner sinks the first. It's a 2-point lead here in favor of North Nodaway. If Kasner can sink the second one, Ridge Clements will check in for him. And Kasner does sink it. So Ridge Clements will check in for Kasner. 31-28, 3:21 left to play in the fourth.
Could go a little offense for defense here, I suppose.
McQueen into the corner for Stoll. Smithson down on the baseline, out for McQueen. Shot from 3.
Nope.
Can't get the shot to go. Tipped around, picked up by Wright. His shot no good. Rebound picked up by Wiley. With the basketball top of the key here is going to be Wiley. High post for Blaine Clements. Leaves it for Ridge Clements, who then leaves it for Nave. Back up top, Blaine Clements, top of the key. And again, North Nodaway doesn't have to be quick with anything here. They have a 3-point lead with 2:35 left to play here in the fourth. Wiley with the basketball. Ridge Clements left wing for Nave. Up top to Wiley. Blaine Clements back up top for Ridge Clements. Again, Stanberry does still have 1 foul to give before they put North Nodaway at the line. As North Nodaway continues to run time off the clock here in this possession. Ridge Clements gets this one off for Nave.
Well, I don't know that they're trying to put it in the ice box.
As Nave's pass stolen away here by Stoll. Goes up and under, and picking up the foul here is going to be Nave. That is going to be, I believe, just his 3rd, though. But now the Bulldogs will be in the bonus from here on out.
Well, I don't think North Nodaway was trying to put it in the ice box. That's an awful long time to have to hold it. Especially, well, maybe not years ago where that was pretty common, but
Stoll will miss on the first. Graham, a quick timeout going to be called here by Stanberry, we're back after this Petty Giannotto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
The Spec Shop in Stanberry and Maryville have over 30 years of experience in providing quality eye care. Spec Shop features experienced doctors plus a large selection of frames for any budget and several brands of contacts in stock. Spec Shop has an in-house lab, which means that you get your lenses back quicker. For knowledgeable and friendly staff, contact the Spec Shop at 660-582-8911 in Maryville or 660-783-2870 in Stanberry. West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry can get you up and running when your vehicles fail this winter season. So if you run into trouble and tire work needs done, give West Fork Tire and Auto a call at 660-783-0011. They also have an on-the-farm service truck for when you run into problems on the farm. West Fork Tire on the southeast side of the square in Stanberry. Give them a call today, 660-783-0011, where they have service you can depend on with pricing you deserve.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 31-28 is the lead in favor of North Nodaway. At the line for one final free throw here is Jaron Stoll. Bulldogs are in the bonus, and they have one foul to give before they put North Nodaway in the bonus. Possession arrow does favor Stanberry.
Figure on you're going to see pressure on a make here.
And Stoll will sink the second free throw. It's a 2-point North Nodaway lead. Wiley gets the ball across midcourt. Drives, pulls it back out. Blaine Clements from three. Rolls out, rebound pulled in by Smithson. 31-29. Bulldogs trail by just two. Stoll, right wing three. Off iron. Rebound pulled in by Ridge Clements. And he's going to be fouled by Afuso.
Yeah, good foul. Now you can go to work a little bit and pick who you want to put on the line.
And that's just the first foul by Afuso here on the night. Blaine Clements will inbounds. Gets it out for Kasner. For De Leon down on the block. Goes up off glass, can't get the shot to fall. Smithson with the rebound. And stolen away here by Wiley, and then knocked around, picked up in the backcourt here by Stoll. And they called a backcourt violation.
Well, I don't think possession was ever regained.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know the rule well enough to know what point is deflecting it back over if there's no possession. Yeah. So I won't say it was a bad call.
Wiley gets it up for De Leon, and a timeout called here by North Nodaway. That is their final one with just under 45 seconds left to go. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
When you come to Mosaic Medical Center Albany, you get connected to highly skilled caregivers who are focused on enhancing your health right in your community. You'll receive great care while also being connected to Mosaic's resources in St. Joseph, Maryville, and even experts in the Mayo Clinic Care Network. Get connected to Mosaic Medical Center Albany and get connected to the care you deserve. Visit mymlc.com/Albany to schedule an appointment today.
31-29, 44.8 left to play here in this fourth quarter. North Nodaway with the basketball. They have no timeouts remaining. Stanberry still with three. And the next foul by Stanberry will put North Nodaway at the line. It's a 2-point lead here in favor of the Mustangs. Kasner right wing up top for Wiley.
And I'm thinking you don't want to put Kasner on. They're going to put Wiley on.
And the foul will go against Stoll. That's going to be his second. So far in the night, North Nodaway 13 for 17 from the free throw line. Wiley's 3 for 4. hits the first.
Well, and you assumed that they were going to do everything they could to keep it in the hands of Wiley and Kasner.
Yeah.
So you may not have had a lot of choice, but 34 seconds, it really is a kind of a lifetime.
Especially with 3 timeouts remaining. Tipped around, picked up here on the rebound by McQueen. Shot from 3, misses. Put back is good by Ginther. And a timeout is called here by Stanberry. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
West Fork Tire and Auto in Stanberry can get you up and running when your vehicles fail this winter season. So if you run into trouble and tire work needs done, give West Fork Tire and Auto a call at 660-783-0011. They also have an on-the-farm service truck for when you run into problems on the farm. West Fork Tire on the southeast side of the square in Stanberry. Give them a call today, 660-783-0011, where they have service you can depend on with pricing you deserve.
Pettyjohn Auto Center in Bethany and Albany is a proud sponsor of Albany TV. Pettyjohn's is your local Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. For new and used vehicles, certified service, and collision center, visit pettyjohnauto.com.
32-31, North Nodaway with the 1-point lead, 24.7 left to play here in the fourth. And if you're the Bulldogs, you don't need a foul right away.
Well, you don't, but you might want to. I don't know. The big thing is you don't want Kasner or probably Wiley to catch the ball. And
they are going to get it into Kasner. He's going to quickly be fouled here by Decker Heidi. That's going to be his fourth. About 1 second runs off the clock. De Leon will check back in. McQueen and Ginther will check back in as well after this first free throw attempt by Kasner. He's 5 for 5 so far in the night from the free throw line.
Well, we talked at the break. You almost might double him. But they did it. They kind of ran a staggered screen to get him open.
And Kasner misses on the first.
Well, and you always say it's not what you've done or how good a free throw shooter you are, because these situations are a different animal.
Yeah.
Now, ideologically, you take the guy that's hit 5 out of 5.
Second free throw is good. It's a 2-point ball game, 33-31. A 2 ties it. A 3 gives the Bulldogs the lead. Stoll, left wing 3. Drains it!
No
and
timeout.
North Nodaway, no timeouts remaining. 10 seconds. Wiley has to get it across midcourt. 6 seconds left. 5, 4, 3. They get it down to De Leon. Goes up, and he's going to be fouled with .4.
Well,
and De Leon goes to the line for 2 free throws to try and tie it or win it here for North Nodaway.
Now, do you ice him, or do you make him shoot
You've
it
got
right
2
now?
timeouts remaining. De Leon 3 for 4 from the line so far here tonight. First free throw attempt here from De Leon is no good, so the best they can do is tie or miss it with a tip in.
Well, and now if you're the Clements brothers, you might as well go hard after it, because you've got nothing to wait on. If he misses this, you need to foul anyway, even though there's not much time left.
Second free throw attempt from De Leon is no good, out of bounds, and Stanberry survives. They pull out the 1-point victory here over North Nodaway as De Leon misses the free throw. 34-33. The Bulldogs find themselves in the consolation game here at their own tournament. When we come back in a moment, we'll take a look at the BTC Bank postgame and the Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations and get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. Final score 34-33 in favor of Stanberry. And let's take a look here at the stats from the ball game. Stanberry boys shoot 8 for 41 from the field tonight, 2 for 19 from behind the three-point arc, 16 for 27 on the night from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Jaron Stoll with 11 points, 9 points from Aiden Graham, 6 points on the night for Colby McQueen, 4 points on the night from Cameron Afuso and Parker Ginther. For North Nodaway, they shoot 9 for 35 from the field, 15 for 23 from the free throw line, 0 for 6 from behind the three-point arc. They were led in scoring by Jordan De Leon with 11 points, 8 points for Mason Kastner, 8 points for Trevor Wiley, 4 points for Owen Martin, and 2 points tonight for Caden Nave and Ridge Clements. And Mike, our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North player of the game, is going to go to the man that leads the way for the Bulldogs and hits a big three-pointer at the end to give the Bulldogs the win, and it's Jaron Stoll.
Well, yeah, and you mentioned 16 for 27 from the free throw line. That was the
difference
in the game. But Stoll, give him credit, man. I mean, that was 3 feet from beyond the arc too. That wasn't a chip shot.
With somebody in his face.
With somebody there, and the undoing, really, the team that really shot free throws well was North Nodaway.
Yeah.
Until down the stretch, and they missed 3 out of 4 that could have either cinched it or won it, either one. And just tough way to end it for them, because I think they led the whole game.
Up until there were a couple moments there in the fourth quarter where Stanberry kind of took the advantage, but it wasn't for very long.
They took a quick 29. Stanberry took a quick 29-28 lead in the fourth, and that was the first lead that they had in the ball game. And that's a tough break for North Nodaway. It really is. Fouls kind of undid them, or that were kind of their undoing. Lost some key players for at least, even if not for the end of the game, they lost them at times in the game where maybe they could have gotten away from Stanberry a little bit. But congratulations to the Bulldogs. Showed a lot of grit and fought their way back in it, did the things they had to do to pull out a win.
So again, it's a 34-33 victory tonight here for Stanberry. And we'll be back with our third game of the night. It will be the Worth County girls and the North Nodaway girls when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.